Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm going to be doing a tribute nail video for my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So I do these a bunch of times a year to show my appreciation for all my subscribers. And today we're going to feature 5 channels. First, we're going to be featuring TOUGHNERDTOYS. The content creator of this channel has been a longtime friend, and he's pretty cool. He does a lot of figure unboxings of toys from way back when, very nostalgic for me. And he does movie reviews, TV show reviews that I find super fun and interesting. He's definitely a pretty cool and chill person to be listening to. I do have to put a disclaimer though. This is an adult channel. So if you are concerned a bit about what the little ones are listening to, he does review cartoons and toys, but it's more for the enjoyment of our inner child more than your children. So definitely check him out. His name is Djk, and you will not be, you'll be very entertained. It's a very fun channel that he has going on, and he has several platforms that he's on. So if you go hop on over to his channel, you can check out all the other links that he has to his other platforms. Oh, and I forgot to mention that he also is a gamer, so he will be streaming his gaming sessions, I think mostly on Twitch, if anybody has Twitch. But one of these days, I'm gonna have to work on my sleeping schedule. I'm kind of an old fart now, so my bedtime is fairly early. And he sometimes has I don't know his schedule per se, but he has lives that happen where they talk about, movie shows and other topics. And on a blue moon where I happen to be awake, I'll end up catching it, or I'll usually end up catching it the next day or so. But one of these days, I think I'm gonna have to hop on over there, and we can all check it out at the same time, have a few laughs, get some drinks in, and chill out. Conversation is always fun on his channel. So I'm doing something different this time around. I think the last string of videos that I had done, I had just wrote the channel name on my nails, and this time I'm going to be attempting to do their logos if they have one. So up on the top left corner there is his logo. And I am trying to ombre the crap out of my thumb. As you may know, if you've seen the videos of my channels and all my comments and responses, like, I love the ombre, but I'm definitely not good at it. And this is just regular polish. I don't know if using gel is easier than doing regular polish, but I am just trying to get this ombre down pat. And I feel like I probably should have had a base color just so that it wasn't so translucent, because it goes on very opaque. But as I'm sponging this, I'm starting to see, and I don't, looking at it now through the camera lens, it's definitely not visible through the camera, but for me it was like so translucent, and I'm like, how many layers am I gonna end up putting on this? So I ended up just showing you guys like 3 layers. This was a fairly long video, not my longest, surprisingly, but definitely long enough to give me a run for my money. And I definitely had to shorten this up. I didn't want to be too short. I think the other videos that I had posted, the tribute videos that I had posted, I've kept under 10 minutes or so, and I um feel like that was enough time to go over each channel, but I don't think it was really enough time to go over each channel. So I did shorten this video a lot by a few hours. But 30 minutes is still long. However, it is long enough for me to talk thoroughly about each channel that we have today. So each channel that we have is a non-nail channel. Um, and I thought I would do that because, you know, I love to watch all your guys' videos, and I don't like to is not the right phrase. What I want to say is I watch a lot of different things. I'm into a lot of different things, music, style, movies, TV shows. I'm all over the place, and that goes the same for YouTube channels. And I regularly watch some of your guys' channels, and it's a lot of random things, and you're just gonna see that today too, and that's gonna give you the opportunity to check out these channels. You might find something entertaining out of it. Again, Danae's channel here, Tough Nerd Toys. I mean, I think that most of you guys are maybe a little younger than me as far as my stats go. Um, but I guess, I mean, I could imagine that people my age definitely would know a lot or a decent amount of some of the stuff that he talks about in his channel. Again, it's like that bit of nostalgia that I love to see on there, and it just takes me back. Saturday morning cartoons, you know, I didn't grow up with much as a kid, so we had to use our imagination. The few hours we were allowed to watch TV, and the toys that are probably worth more now that we just totally destroyed and played with as children. But yeah, so I tried to ombre as my way of doing this background. I mean, I'm not a perfect artist here. Maybe it was if it was on the paper, I could grid it up and make sure everything was super perfect. But it's on a bite-sized nail, and and I'm just trying to replicate this as best I can. Danae, please do not uh get offended by my uh, my basic artisanal skills. Is that what they say? I don't know. But I love this stamping polish. It dries so quick that once it's down, it's down. I don't have to worry about it running. But at the same time, like this metallic color, you can feel it. It wipes on a little grainy, and it dries so fast that if you don't have it perfect the first time, when you go back over it, it like kind of gunks it up. So that's what's happening here. However, it's still doing what I need it to do, which is make these fat letters, and I'm liking it. I love the metallic polishes because I feel like they go on so much better. Just you gotta be perfect with the one stroke, and that's just not my world right now. So, I did do 2 coats of this. Today, you guys, I'm only gonna show the 1 coat of the lettering because again, this was a lengthy video, and I just want to get through to each channel and be able to talk about the things that I want to talk about them because they are super special and talented people. I think in the nail world, we kind of have an idea of watching a nail video and seeing how talented they are. But then when you switch over to a different type of I don't know, I can't find my words. You know, if they have like a different following, his channel, of course, is gaming, toys, movies, show, reviews, stuff like that. I mean, it's obviously not nails, so it's like, oh, well, where's talent there? Well, let me tell you, I mean, Danae's super talented. He's a very personable person, compassionate, empathetic, and a really fun person to be around to, pardon my French, shoot the shit with, as they say. Um, so it's always a good time, always a good time. And as you get older, you just kind of cling on to more of those good times in the past because that's all you're gonna have. At least for some of us. Couldn't even remember the last time I went out, but you know, always a good time. At any rate, yeah, so hop on over, check him out. I am now, since I did a matte top coat for the background, I want to kind of amp up this metallic color by putting on some regular shiny top coat on the lettering. And it's kind of a pain because it's like, oh, how do you seal in top coat lettering that you just put over a matte coat that you don't want to destroy? Well, a detail brush. That's how you do it. So we're just gonna keep on working on this. This is almost done, and I am kind of super stoked because somehow I had the colors that are pretty close to his logo. I was like, I'm gonna pick these channels and I'm gonna do their logo. And I'm like, oh shoot, I hope I have all the colors I need. And luckily enough, I did. So I really like how this turned out. I think it would have been super longer to do if I had outlined each letter with a black polish, or put a shadow in there like he does in his logo. But at this point, I'm just like, oh no. It's already an amount of pressure to get these logos right. It's another just to go that extra and do the extra detail on this, but I feel like the metallic color is automatically creating its own shadow. So I love that it's doing that, and I love that I don't have to spend any more time trying to perfect a logo that I don't think it's pretty good, I think. It's not terrible, you know. But anyway, the next channel that I want to pay tribute to is Cat of All Trades. I recently looked back at all my tribute videos and I realized that I attributed to her, like, this is the third time now. But because she's such a great person, I've had conversations with her, well, not off, well, off channel, I guess. I don't know, maybe not off channel, but uh, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. A really awesome person to get to know. She started it off by doing a lot of homely videos with cooking, organizing, decorating, and she has now evolved her channel into an entertaining vlog, and she posts weekly. So come check her channel out, Cat of All Trades. And I decided to try to like replicate the logo she has on her banner. And I surprisingly had similar colors to the banner. So I was like, awesome, let's do this. Two for two. I mean, it's not exact, but I think it's close enough. And check this sucker out. So I emptied my phone out weeks ago because I save each video that I have ever made since the beginning of this channel, which was maybe a year and a half ago. And my phone can hold a lot of videos, but when it doesn't and it's almost full, it'll cut off my whatever I'm trying to record. And it's done that in the past. So I was sure to get rid of, to transfer my videos over to my laptop that has hundreds of gigs on there. That's not the problem. The problem is recently, the videos that I had done that took forever, the St. Patrick's Day nails took like 6 hours, something like that. And I trashed it, but when you trash it, you have to empty the trash can because even though you trash it, it doesn't show up anymore on your Google Photos, but it's still in the memory bank. So I recorded well, today's Sunday, yeah, I recorded last night and oh my lord, on Cat of All Shades nail, one of my favorite nails that I did, because not only was it nice and cute, I love the colors, it cut off the end because I saved the best for last. I mean, I wanted the regular nail polish to dry as much as possible. This and I don't know the color right now. Oh my goodness, I forgot this color, but this glitter color is so pretty. I've used it so many times before. If you've seen in my previous videos, and I was so stoked that I would be able to use it for to represent her channel. And I wanted the glitter to be sure to be on there because, as you know, guys, when you put on glitter polishes, the glitter tends to not want to go on that brush. So I made sure I got some of that glitter, and I'm trying to pat it on, which is making that layer a lot thicker than I would like it to be. And when it's thicker, it takes a lot more to dry. So I waited till I was done designing all the other nails after I'd done this to make sure that once I put a top coat on this nail, it wouldn't wrinkle. So by the time I got to the last nail here, my stinky phone decided to cut off, and I did the whole kit and caboodle, cuticle oil, showed my nails, and then I realized, oh my, because I don't see my phone. It's like flying above my head when I'm recording here. And when I got up from my chair to look, my phone was off. I was like, no. If the phone's off, it means it stopped recording and it timed out. So I was like, great, where did it cut off? It cut off just before the last two nails. So I did, just to make sure the nails dry fully, I didn't do one nail at a time. I was always hopping around, but it definitely cut off the lettering I did. This was probably one of my favorite letterings, as you can see here. I'm showing you the end result picture because it cut off me doing this lettering. I mean, it was so nice and so perfect, so slim. My line work could not have been any cuter, and it cut it off. So I'm really upset that the channel that I definitely wanted to represent today looks like this. But moving on. Madu stitchings. This is not a nail channel. Like I said, none of these are nail channels, but she has been such a super active person on my channel. And I love watching her creations. They're so inspiring, but I for sure cannot do this. She creates all these dresses, and she shows how she, sews them together, cuts them up with the patterns and everything. And this is something that I've been wanting to do. Like, as soon as I, get pregnant, or at least find out, like, what, it's a girl, I'm totally buying patterns, and I'm gonna try to make super cute dresses for my little girl. And watching this channel is just, starting that itch that I just want to try to attempt doing these things. And she makes her dresses look so easy. And I hope that's the case because, I mean, there isn't anything that I don't think I could do, but I've done sewing in the past and it's not something that I can do fairly easy. But definitely check out her stuff. She has super fun patterns. So that's why today I use some iridescent I use striping nail polish, but it's like an iridescent pink. And you can't see it on video, so it's very upsetting. But then I put some metallic green over it with this pattern. So it totally looks like some of the blouses that she's made. I love the color combos and I love the style dresses that she creates. So definitely check them out. And they're so super fun and short to watch. Um, And so playback wouldn't be such a hard thing to do if you're just trying to go step by step of what she's trying to do. But yeah, it's one of my favorite channels to watch. And I'm watching myself. I'm like, God, don't mess up. It was a lot of letters to do on this nail. So, but yeah, I was just basically trying to write down her channel, my nail. But look at it, it's so pretty, that the stamping plate pattern. And again, I wish that video can translate reality so much better, because that iridescent pink, it looks so good. Again, like, I love those contrasting colors. So I just wish that it translated so much better on camera. But Madhu Stitchings, definitely check her out. And she's got like some shorts that show the work that she's done. She'll compile different color blouses. And that ding was my dinner. I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, I'm gonna have a cold dinner after this, because this is a long video, so I don't even know why I bothered warming it up. But but yeah, so yeah, she does shorts with the compilation of the blouses, like similar blouses that she's done in different color combos and fabrics. And you know, you'll look through it and you'll be like, oh, I love that one. And then you'll see another one and be like, oh my God, I love that one. And it's never boring. It's never just like, oh, that's a nice plain color. No, it's like got some really cool, funky, different color combos. And I'm like, I would totally rock that. But again, that's like the a kind of style that I love to wear. So I just don't have anywhere to wear it. But it would be nice someday to be able to make those blouses, especially if I have a girl. I say that I would be like the best mother ever. I could do hair, I could do nails. If I could sew, that would be great. And she wouldn't have to go anywhere for the prom, maybe her wedding if she'll allow me. At any rate, the next channel here that I decidingly put on my ring finger, even though it's on the wrong hand, is my husband's channel. This is Djk Sports. He obviously does something sporty. He plays Madden on PlayStation 4, and he just started it. So if you've seen my previous videos, you would know that when I started my channel, he was always like, oh, why are you spending so much time on this YouTube thing, blah blah blah. And you know, a year later, he's like, hey, let me try it. So he's playing Madden, posting it. It's like any channel that you start. It's a slow start, but he's been picking up, and I'm so proud of him. And it's exciting to see, and I'm hoping that his success isn't as good as mine, or at least is as fast as mine. The fact that he's picking up subscribers on his own now, like without having to, like, you know, check out other channels, like it's just happening organically. I'm like, oh man, I had to wait till I was a lot bigger to get that kind of traction. But yeah, just to explain this logo, I actually drew this logo, and so it's Djk Sports, and it stands for D for Dexter, which you all know is my little cat supervisor that will pop in every now and then. And then J obviously is for me, for Josie, and K is for Keith, the name of my husband. So that's why it's Djk Sports. Check them out if you got boyfriends, husbands, brothers, fathers, anybody, or even you guys, if you guys like to play video games. He plays Madden. He's pretty good at it, and I wish that he could develop his channel into something huge, because compared to the other channels that we watch that play Madden, I think he's way better, and he plays with real people, trying not to cheat the game or anything like that. So definitely at least check him out to see what he looks like. You guys let me know, because when I met him, he was like, oh, people think that I look like Captain America. And I was like, I do not like that guy. I don't like that character. I don't like that actor. And I was just like, ew, no. At most, he looks like William Baldwin from Backdraft. If you've ever seen that, that's an old movie. But Anyway, and then we were going to a Met game and we were on the train, and this little boy says to his mom next to us, like, "Mom, look, it's Captain America." And I'm like, "Oh my God, really?" And I didn't say anything, but I looked at my boyfriend at the time, my husband now, and he like started like giving me this look like, "Yeah, I told you." Like, but I hate that. So I swear I tell him all the time, "You look like William Baldwin, that's it." At any rate, check him out, say hi. Let's give him some props for putting himself out there because I think he's pretty introverted. Don't tell him that, but I think he's more introverted, way more introverted than I am. I mean, I'm a weirdo though. Like I'm shy unless I'm engaged to talk, and then it's like I can't stop talking. But definitely check him out. Spread the word. I want nothing more than for his channel to succeed because I love him so much. But anyway, the next and final channel is Clove's World, and I decided to do a world on this nail. I love her channel. Listen, like, I love motivational videos, so definitely check this one out because she does some monstrous cleaning and decorating, all the things that I wish I could do. I mean, obviously, I could do the cleaning part, but I live in an apartment and I'm just waiting for the day that I can finally get my house so that I can do all these cutesy things that she's doing. Uh, and you just have to. It's so addicting, and I love her style. I love the hard work that she does for her kids, her family, and some of her hauls that she gets to decorate or cook or whatever. It's like, oh man, I need to go get that. And it's definitely definitely a fun show to watch. She has some adorable children that love to super help, i.e., get in the way, but it's just so precious. Um, but yeah, definitely check out her channel. And again, like I was doing these designs in pieces. Oh, was that Dexter or was that my arm? Well, I was doing these designs in pieces, so it did cut off the end part of this design here. And what I decided to do was, one, put a globe on my nail for Clove's World, and then I wanted to put her initials down, copying the font that she has on her banner there. So here you can see me doing the K, and I loved it. I love when my lines come out nice and thin. I mean, I try to thicken them up so that it's not super thin, especially, like with a background like this, you need it to stand out, which is why I'm kind of doubling up right now, which I don't like because it, muddies up the lines. But I did the K, and then I was going to do the W, and the W is a little cursive E. So I wasn't sure how I was going to situate the W on here, but it was definitely going to be a little bit more intricate than the K. And here I'm putting top coat so that if I do mess up, I can nail cleanse it and not ruin the other letters that I did before. But it cut off. But I did get that W on there. Here is the end result, you guys. This was super fun, and this is probably my best tribute video that I've done so far because it's super colorful. I love that I attempted the logos. Here's a closer look. I love that Tough Nerd Toys. I love the matte with the metallic writing. And Cats came out great. Cat of all trades. The lettering on that was super cute. So again, here's Tough Nerd Toys channels with Mr. Djk. Check him out. Fun stuff he's got there. Here's a close-up. Next channel, we have Cat of All Trades. Her lifestyle blog, check her out. Super, super great lady. Great person to know. Next channel, Madu Stitchings. Some very cute designs there. Love that iridescent pink. I can't. And the hubby's channel, Djk Sports. Check him out. Share him out. Pimp him out. Joking. And last but not least, Cloves World. Got that globe on there with their K and the W. Love the lettering. So there you have it. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again next weekend. I've got some crazy things lined up. I'm going to do some really special nails, and it's going to be super pink. So click on that notification bell. Check them out. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.